So I myself, along with a few other people, I'm sure, was a little bit bewildered because I thought that the guy was gonna, what is his name? Yo, what is the guy's name? I was under the impression that Corey King, that Mr. King was gonna that he hosted the reunion the first part, and I thought that Todd was gonna host the second part, but no, he's hosting um the whole thing. So I was like, okay, um, well, did it go better than last time? Um, a little. What is his name? Is Carlos King? That's his name. So anyway, like I said, I was under the impression that Toddy was gonna host the reunion, but he didn't. So okay. Um, I just think that overall the both reunion shows, part one and part two, I personally enjoyed it. I know I've seen a few other people that was like they didn't too much care for it, but I personally enjoyed it. I enjoyed the show, them bringing back up old shit. I mean, that's what they do at reunion shows. So um that part really didn't bother me much. But it was certain things that they could have left out, but shit, hey, what are you gonna do, right? All right. So anyway, they get into the whole thing about damn Paula's ass and about Golden being jealous of or wanting Forrest, and they show the whole scenes. And they asked Paula, "Mama, do you think that Golden wants Forrest?" She was like, "Probably not." Okay, and I think Mama Paula is right on that. Child, goodbye. Ain't nobody think about no forest fires. You know, Forrest cleans up nice. That whole thing with Forrest in his white suit and him just sitting there grinning, looking like somebody fresh off the streets that they done cleaned up real quick. It totally reminded me of the Two Can Play That Game movie. Y'all remember when Raquel Robinson, formerly Piggy, Miss Piggy, and Regina on the Steve Harvey show, and of course Tasha on the game. Y'all remember when she cleaned up Bobby Brown when they was together? He was a mechanic. He was fixing her car, and she got with him, and he sweet talked her, and she gave him the draws, and she was using her money to clean his ass up. That's what I thought about Forrest at that moment on stage. I was just like, okay, I guess. Okay, these shady ass audience members, I don't know if this shit was staged or what. It seemed like it. But this is where Todd came in. This is where little Todd came in. He was asking the audience members um the questions that they had for the girls. So one girl got up. She tried to try Elise. Talking about, you know what, Elise, what kind of friend are you? Running back and telling running back and telling Lisa what Golden had said about her. She was like, first of all, I am a good friend. Okay, and Golden is my friend. We was all getting to know each other in this circumstance, all right? I didn't necessarily want to keep anything from her. Plus, we all had to work together. There was no need for any kind of, pretty much everything needed to be put on the table, big or small. And Elisa's like, she tried to try me with her little cute shirt. Though she was a cute girl though, but she tried it. That seemed very staged to me. Some guy got up, him and Golden bonded. He was reading Paula for something she said about Golden. And they bonded because they apparently are from the same city or town or state or whatever. Some older lady got up and said something about Countess and her only losing 5 pounds or some shit. I don't know. They go into the whole therapy scene. Well, Countess, she's talking to the therapist, and she starts to cry. Um, and she thanks Carlos, and he starts to get emotional because she wasn't even sure that she wanted to do that whole scene because she was going to reveal a whole bunch of stuff about herself that a lot of people didn't know, but she decided to share it. And so, good for Countess, for sharing the whole moment. How about that? Um, so they get into Golden, and no, Countess made a comment. She was like, yeah, I'm in the process of losing weight, yada yada, biscuits and gravy. And she was like, look, um, I didn't. It's unfortunate that some of my castmates was calling me like names like whale or whatever. And Golden was the first one to say something like, "What? What are you talking about? This whole save the whales comment?" She was like, "I never called you a whale. That's not what I called you. I'm not trying to save you, Countess. I'm not trying to save you. Stop it! Stop it! I'm not trying to save you, Countess. Okay." Like I made that comment as your friend. You know that leading cause in black women's death is heart attacks. Is what did she say? Is it heart attacks? Heart failure? Congested heart failure? What did she? Y'all know what I mean. She said something like that. And she was just like, look, I wouldn't be a good friend if I didn't tell you to put down that damn syrup. You don't really need extra butter on everything. I wouldn't be a good friend if I didn't tell you that, Popeye's chicken ain't necessarily healthy. I wouldn't be a good friend if I didn't tell you that, bitch. So respect it and know that I'm a caring person. Counsel was like, child, bye, whatever. You know what you was doing. You know what you was doing. Yeah. Come up, but you think I wasn't gonna see that shit? And Golden was just like, really? Golden got real in her feelings. Golden got him upset and emotional. The girls, they kind of hash it out a little bit because Golden starts to talk about the fact that she had the abortion, as we all found out, and Golden starts to cry. She was just like, I just can't believe the Countess thinks that I was making fun of her. I just want to be there for her. I love her. And Countess was like, well, I love you too, but it's just some of the things you say and how you say it and all that. And so, um, I believe it was my girl Tam G. She was just like, you know what? I actually retweeted her comment. That's Tellum underscore Tam on Twitter. She was like, Paula just never liked being called out. This is true. And she was like, I wish Countess would have given this much attitude on the show. Hashtag Hollywood Needs Reunion. Ain't that the truth? Because Countess was very much so mute. When Paula tried to make her speak on the show, she said she got to go because she got to go shit. So, hey, it's very much so the truth. All right. Count. It was a lot of Countess in this season. I mean, in this reunion. But she had a lot to say. So good for Miss Vaughn. How about that? That goes into Paula not really being the director, not really being there like she said she would have. The host Carlos defends Paula. It was like, look, to be honest, the girl was homeless. She got a job at True Blood. It was the first thing that came her way, and so she picked it up and ran with it. It was like, that's cool, but she should have told us that from the very beginning. And if she couldn't handle being a director, or if this job just so happened to pop up and she's definitely gonna take it, then she should have gave somebody else the job, which I agree with. Well, Paula was like, at the end of the day, I got everything done and this and that. Yeah, Paula, but it took hell and hot water. It took wolves, it took wigs, it took bears, it took tigers, it took everything to get this freaking project together. Everything wasn't your fault, but you being the director, it kind of is. You should just take responsibility. It's like it's like the whole thing about Destiny's Child, way back in the day where they was having issues. Everybody's making jokes about them replacing members in and out and all that. You see how everything kind of fell back on Beyonce. She was quite depressed and upset at that time, because at the end of the day, people are going to blame the person that's in the lead, or at least the person that looks like they're in the lead, the person in charge, which out of the group members was, the Beyonces. But overall, of course, it was Matthew Knowles, and now he's busy. My best friend told Juan, shouts out to Juan, he told me that Matthew Knowles is coming out with a damn Destiny Child biopic. I cannot. But you know what? I ain't mad at him. He got to do what he got to do. He got babies. He got to do what he got to do. So I ain't mad at you, Matthew. What else happened after that, people? Lisa and Paula kind of got into it about Lisa and her jabs and her making comments. I didn't really get that because if anything, Paula was taking jabs at Golden and Elise. She never really took jabs at Lisa. Never. She took slight jabs at Countess. But she never really said it. She always praised Lisa. She always put her first. She never tried to embarrass her. She never really said anything bad about Lisa. So I didn't get that. Shut up, Lisa. Your little turquoise dress. All right. They show a scene of the White Sisters with an A and with an S. They show the trailer to the thing, and that's kind of cheap. But look, you didn't hear that from me. All right, I know there was budget moments and all that, but um, is this gonna be a TV One movie or what? Like, I'm confused. It says it's coming soon. So I don't. Where's it coming? The $2 movie. Like, no, but for real. Like, where's it coming? The White Sisters projects. They should at least show it on TV One. I would watch it, honestly. And I'll probably do a review on it as well. Mm-hmm. I'd watch it. I like this Hollywood Diva show at the end of the day. I do. I do indeed. Of course they Carlos go into the whole thing about, you know what, if you have any regrets. Nobody really had any regrets. Paul is just very thankful. Hey, you out of Motel 6, girl. I don't blame you. Just shut up and be thankful. Just sit there and appreciate life. So he basically tells them that, you know what, if y'all was to do another season, would you do it? They say, yeah. We already knew it's gonna be a second season to Hollywood Divas. Woo, woo, yay. I'm really excited about it. I just can't show it right now. So yeah, y'all tell me what y'all thoughts on, my review, and how do y'all feel about Carlos as a host? A lot of people didn't like him as a host. He didn't bother me much. He was a little annoying first part, but he was a little bit more toned down, and just a little bit more um fair with all the girls, it seems. So yeah, y'all. That was pretty much it, y'all. It wasn't a lot, but shit, it is what it is. Oh, and I want to thank everybody who watched my last review on part one of Hollywood Divas reunion. I got like over 1,000 views and some change. I was quite shocked, Boots. Like, wow, thank you, I appreciate that. All right, y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, retweet, share, all that good stuff. I'm Mr. Chalak. I'm Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me. I'm at It's King's World at It's King's World on Twitter. And I'm Chase King was here on Facebook. That was it. Beanie moments. Bye.